Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday, April 24th. I have some big news to share with you guys. This is, of course, not financial or investment advice. Let's take a look at the market here. We are seeing a pullback here, a correction along the way up. Bitcoin currently at $5,486. So we pull back from the near 5,600 that we saw. Ethereum at $166. XRP currently just a bit over 30 cents. So for example, XRP lost about 2 cents. Ethereum lost about, let's see, it was around $172, or maybe about $6. Bitcoin about 100 and something bucks. So we're seeing a pullback here. Not too worried about this because corrections along the way up are healthy. It's important. We've always talked about market principles here, that you can't have a continual run up. People are taking profits. There's a lot of day trading and things that are happening. So let's see where we go from here. As far as the charts, it looks like things we've already in this minor correction in the micro of this scenario here. We are already seeing a spike going back up from what the line graph looks like. So let's see how it plays out into tomorrow, where maybe Bitcoin crosses over 5,500 again, and we continue that upward trend to 6,000, which I'm hoping we can hit by the end of April, and as well as go higher than that, where we can establish and meet certain support levels, key levels, around the 65 to 6,800 and then up to 7,000. So that would be great. Let's keep an eye on that. Now, we got some additional details on ErisX. If you recall, in yesterday's video, I talked about their tweet where they talked about a limited number of participants are testing their production platform to ensure a robust offering upon their public launch, and that they will have more information soon. Well, the block apparently got some insider information, and we have some details here, and I'll share that with you. So the headline is, ErisX is testing new crypto exchange, and TD Ameritrade is one firm looking to link with the market. As you know, TD Ameritrade is the biggest backer of ErisX. If you go to TD Ameritrade's website, they specifically highlight ErisX here. They say, announcing an investment in ErisX, a regulated exchange for cryptocurrency trading. And then, look at this. This is along the lines with stocks, options, ETF, mutual funds. It shows where we're headed, guys. This is a new asset class. And they haven't officially opened this up. They said, interested in crypto trading at TD Ameritrade, give us a shout via email and we'll update you. And they talk about their role with ErisX and so on and so on. So let me give you the additional details here from the article. So TD Ameritrade is one of those firms. Sources familiar with the situation tell the block, meaning TD Ameritrade could soon offer crypto trading to its 11 million retail clients. Huge customer base. A spokeswoman for ErisX declined to comment on its specific partners, noting in a public statement that the firm has been in a production environment with a limited number of participants to optimize the process in advance of their public launch. Here's another quote. Testing is a best practice necessary for us and our customers as we build the most robust and transparent marketplace for digital assets. This is awesome. A great update because we know Fidelity Digital Assets just went live in March. So with ErisX going live, it's going to be big as well. We're waiting for Bakkt, which is still clarifying a few things with the CFTC. But guys, the major players are launching here and expect mass marketing to come. And if we also have the Token Taxonomy Act that gets passed, that I think will be, the coupling of those two things with these big launches will be perfect for a bull run. And I think these things are happening in the right time as the market is now on an upward trend. So some more details here. And it looks like I said, guys, TD Ameritrade, 11 million customers. And they're not the only ones. ErisX is also partnered with other folks. Like they have their investors such as CBOE, CME, as well as Fidelity is also invested in them. So this is big news, guys. I can't wait for them to go live, and they are looking to compete with Bakkt with their physically backed Bitcoin futures. Now, moving ahead, guys, speaking of adoptions and building the infrastructure and on-ramps to buy crypto for when this goes fully mainstream, we had talked about Coinstar, where they were allowing people to buy Bitcoin and some other cryptos. I think just Bitcoin for now, but the plan is to add more at their Coinstar machines at certain grocery stores. Well, they have expanded that. So the article here from today is 2,000 more U.S. grocery stores enable Bitcoin buying at Coinstar machines. Now, you guys may have recalled my video I did where I went to a Coinstar machine near where I live, and they had it in place where you could buy Bitcoin. So you may be saying, well, I would never buy from there, right? Well, you and I are different. We are the early adopters. We're ahead of the curve. When this goes mainstream and the mass marketing comes, guess what? There's going to be people who are not as passionate about crypto as you and I, and would just want to get added to their portfolio. They don't necessarily care that the fee is a little high or whatever it may be. They may go directly to here. Some may go to exchanges. But don't use yourself or the us who are the early adopters as a measuring stick. You have to think about the people who don't have the time to research and do certain things, but they know about Bitcoin and some other cryptos, and they will invest that route. And same thing with the Bitcoin ATMs. You guys saw my interview with Belko BTM, the CEO there. So supermarket kiosk chain Coinstar is expanding the footprint of its Bitcoin buying service to more than 2,000 locations in 19 different states. The service, through a partnership with blockchain startup CoinMe that offers individuals the ability to convert cash into Bitcoin, has expanded an initial 70 machines to some 2,100 different kiosks. This is awesome, guys. Further, while the partnership initially enabled kiosks in Albertsons and Safeway stores, customers can now access the buying option in Jewel, Shaw's, and Save Mart locations. I also saw in Acme Pharmacy here in New Jersey. So that's a great sign, guys. As you can see, the on-ramps, the infrastructure being built here, and people are very familiar with Coinstar, an established brand where you can go deposit your coins and so forth. Once again, don't use yourself as a measuring stick. You may be advanced. You may know what's going on here. There's a segment of the population which is going to buy from here, but that's not something that we have to say, well, I would never use it or whatever, right? There's people who are going to. There's people who are going to use the ATMs. There are people who are going to go to TD Ameritrade. There's people that's going to go to Coinbase, right? You have to think about this holistically. So big things are ahead. Now we got the Ripple XRP Q1 2019 markets report, where Ripple sold $169.42 million of XRP in Q1. Ripple's Q1 sales accounted for 0.32% of global XRP volume. 3 billion XRP were released out of cryptographic escrow. 2.3 billion returned to escrow. XRP is now listed on approximately 120 exchanges worldwide. Institutional direct sales is very interesting here, guys. It was actually pretty high, dollars in a million, so about just over $61 million. So Ripple continues to sell directly to institutions, which include like your big players, like for example, TD Ameritrade or RSX or so forth, right? As well as the liquidity providers, like those exchanges like Bittrex and Bitstamp and so forth. And we know there are certain different financial institutions, not in the US as far as I know, but most likely overseas, like in Japan with SBI and so forth, that are going to be pushing XRP big time. So great update here. And they talk about the Spring initiative as well as how they've been using XRP to fund these companies and as well as to push the adoption of XRP. One of the big ones was Fort, the gaming platform, where they exclusively mentioned that XRP would be used as a settlement within those gaming platforms. So big things are ahead, but we just got to be patient. I see a lot of complaining, people saying, oh no, XRP hasn't moved and so forth and blah, blah, blah. You got to be patient. You have to understand what's happening here and what's being built. There's also some regulatory clarity that's needed in the United States, which the Token Taxonomy Act will provide. Shout out to Leonidas here, who found the following new RippleNet member, Equibank. I've personally not heard of them, but new customer. They are a licensed and regulated bank for national currencies, crypto, and digital assets based in Rosario, Dominica. They received their license in October 2018. On their website, they explicitly mention the usage of RippleNet to over 180 countries with over 100 major currency options. So the Ripple Net network continues to grow. More customers. As you know, Ripple has the multi-how feature, allowing these customers to jump from XRapid to XCurrent to whichever they want. XRapid's exclusively leverages XRP. Xcurrent has the ability to leverage XRP as well as fully integrate into XRapid. So we've gone through this before, and I'm just giving the highlights here, but be patient. We are still coming out of this bear market, and there's still a lot of building happening. So I just want to address some of the comments I've been seeing. Now, moving ahead, Samsung is upping their game in crypto and blockchain, guys. We got some news today. Samsung is developing its own Ethereum-based blockchain, which is interesting. They're looking to create an Ethereum-based blockchain network and may be planning to issue their own token. Samsung's blockchain team is said to be developing a blockchain mainnet based on Ethereum. Currently, we are thinking of private blockchain, though it's not yet confirmed. It could also be a public blockchain in the future, but I think it will be hybrid. That is a combination of public and private blockchain. So after the blockchain network, the Samsung Coin token may be the next project in the works. The coin could be traded on crypto exchanges or used as a payment option on the Samsung Pay app. That's a high possibility, guys. And as you know, they recently, in the Galaxy S10, they added support for a number of decentralized apps, as well as featuring a wallet that supports Ether and ERC20 tokens. Big things are ahead, guys. If you got Samsung getting involved, and let me share something else that they just did. And this is actually pretty interesting. Many of you have a Ledger Nano S or a Ledger X. Well, Samsung just invested $2.9 million into Ledger, the crypto hardware startup, guys. So many of you have also seen my interview with the CEO of Ledger about 3 months ago, talking about the Ledger Nano X, the safety and so forth. If you haven't seen that interview, check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But that's a pretty good amount of money to be putting into a crypto hardware company. So it shows what Samsung is up to here. They are all in on crypto. They may not be putting out big headlines all the time, but they're working behind the scenes. And as you can imagine, I've said it many times, Apple is not going to be left behind. Trust me, Apple's probably got something up their sleeve as well. So I'm not going to go into too much details, but I mean, this is pretty straightforward, guys. They've invested in Ledger. The Ledger that you own, the Ledger Nano S, right? The company that makes it, that's big. So they're probably looking to foster a relationship there, make some money off of this. So big things. Now, finally, the Basic Attention Token. As many of you know, I hold the Basic Attention Token in my portfolio. It's about 3% of my portfolio. I'm certainly bullish on it because it solves a real world problem. It disrupts the current relationship of the publisher, advertiser, and the middleman. And allows people to bypass ads, or if they choose to have ads, opt in, opt out, and get paid, and also donate to publishers. Now, many of you may have saw my message I posted on YouTube probably last night or so, where I mentioned I enabled my YouTube channel with the Brave browser Basic Attention Token, so I can receive donations. Thank you guys for those who have donated to me. But they have officially gone live with their paid web browsing. So Brave's promise to compensate you for viewing online ads is finally coming to fruition. In a departure from typical display ads embedded on websites, the privacy-minded web browser is debuting small notifications that aren't wedded to particular sites. The notifications, visually akin to those of Slack desktop app, feature promotional offers from different brands. For users, it's an important note that Brave Rewards product is opt-in. This is what we're excited about because it doesn't require publisher opt-in. Brave CEO Brendan Eek, if that's how you pronounce his last name, told CoinDesk, the main model for us is advertiser to user. So Brave is fulfilling their promises, and if you haven't downloaded the Brave browser yet, go ahead and do it and earn your BAT tokens, guys. Why not, right? Why not? If you're surfing the web, just use it anyway. And there's obviously certain publishers or websites that have opted in, so be sure to check out that list. And this way, you can get rewarded for spending your time online. And it's money. It's free money, guys. And the value can go up over time. So accrue as much as you can. I might do a video on that, just showing instructions on what to do and setting that up. So this is a big update here, guys. Anyway, that is the news. What do you guys think? Big things happening with ErisX. The launch may come up soon. Coinstar expanded 2,000 more, guys, machines in 2,000 more grocery stores. So big things happening. Samsung doing some big stuff. I hope you see the writing on the wall here. You have these traditional companies in different industries and so forth coming into crypto. This is big. We are very early, so you got to be patient. Patience is the key. And I've seen it myself. When I first got in the market, I was impatient, but I still followed my gut and saw the disruptive potential of this technology. Then I went through the bull run, made some money. Not as much as I would have liked to, but I'm accumulating now, and I've been accumulating through the bear market, and I'm waiting for the next bull runs, right? There's going to be many more, so you got to have your plan to cash out and the prices that you want to cash out on. So, of course, guys, leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, linked in the description. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you all later.